A beautiful summer night in Southern California. From Dodger Stadium, tonight game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Hyunjin Ryu will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Digging in, John Jay. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, Dero. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
Too high, and it's 3-0. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, he's just 1 for 6. .30 pitch is taken, strike 1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
And that misses, ball 4. So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Just missed with a breaking ball. Jay gets his lead at first, nobody out. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Here's the 2-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He comes into this one hitting over 400 career against his opponent. Now, obviously, that's a relatively small sample size of at-bats, but it seems like he really likes facing this guy. It'll be interesting to see if the past history holds true.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
A bullet to first base. Quick step to the bag is not in time for the double play. Up next for Arizona, A.J. Pollock. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu. He's a .333 hitter. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. He's set, and the pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Pollock, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Ryu has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Hit to third. Turner's got it. On to Forsythe covering, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Zach Godley is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Digging in, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Jay. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
Striding in, Justin Turner, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First delivery to him on the way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Little dribbler down the line, but it gets fouled. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's Corey Seager having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Here's the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. The career head-to-head numbers with Zach Godley. He's got 5 base hits in 23 at-bats. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Godley, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was taken in the 10th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
1-2.
1-2. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground, maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Down the first baseline, fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Still no score. Stepping in, David Peralta. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Can't do much with that one, and it's 1-2. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot that time for the former pitcher David Peralta. Number 22 on the year, and the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Stepping in now, Nick Ahmed. As he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 23 driven in. 1-1.
1-1.
No outs, nobody on. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport. But he can play some D. Covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, he's a .333 hitter. First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after two great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box now, Jeff Mathis. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Two out, nobody on. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Turner has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks hit the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Arizona. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category. First delivery to him on the way. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. And he got him at first on a ball that was already into left field. That's a heck of a play to get the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
And now is Yasiel Puig. The career head-to-head numbers with Zach Godley. He's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Puig possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Now the 2-1. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. The payoff pitch one more time. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled away. The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Batting center, left fielder.
So here's Matt Kemp now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Hit hard on the ground to short. There is Ahmed in the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out.
Man, as we take another look at this in slow motion, you can see that the first baseman makes a great effort to scoop it out of the dirt. Almost had it, but it squirts out of the pocket, and the man's on board with a throwing error.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Kemp leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Two and two to the Dodgers catcher.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Godley. 9-1-2 due up. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now is John Jay. And that misses for ball one. The average sits at 303 entering play. 6 home runs and 44 RBIs. Diamondback center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count. One out, nobody on. Outside, 3-0 now. .30 pitch. Is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Taylor is there, 2 gone.
Third baseman number 7, Eduardo Escobar.
Digging in the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup over the inside corner.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
And a curveball taken for strike 2. inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order, but they're up 1-0. Now batting, Logan Forsythe. Career head-to-head numbers with Zach Godley. He's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Marte fields it cleanly, and that's out number 1. And with 1 away, we'll bring you a look at the current division standings, and you can see these guys have their work cut out for them if they want to make noise in the division. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A cold strike on the inside corner. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And the 2-1. And that one just missed outside.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-1. Popped him up. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Stepping into the box, Chris Taylor. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Escobar is there, and the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fly ball out toward right field. And Jay will take this one in, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. It'll be Paul Goldschmidt that leads things off.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
In now, A.J. Pollock. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped high in the air. Bellinger shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, left fielder, David Peralta.
So striding forward now, David Peralta. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Most good breaking ball hitters will hit good breaking balls. And that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch that was down in the zone. And he handled it really nice.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. One run, just 1 hit, and 2 errors thus far for Arizona. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. Peralta is considered an absolute stud with a bat, particularly against right-handed pitching. Against southpaws, however, he has historically had a lot more difficulty. And that one right down Main Street. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. This is pulled into right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Now at the plate, Corey Seager. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Corey Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Two and 0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Standing in now, Cody Bellinger. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both of these guys have shown a decent fastball. Each has touched 93 so far on the gun. Digging in to try it again, Yasiel Puig comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is. Here's a strike.
0 balls, 1 strike.
No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Popped him up. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They still trail 1-0. At the plate, Nick Ahmed. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Up around the face.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 5 on the year. And Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Taylor, but he won't get there. It falls in.
With catcher number 2, Jeff Mathis.
Digging in now, Jeff Mathis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Takes a curveball right on the corner. Swinging a soft liner. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Into the box now, Zach Godley. Now a bunt attempt here, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, John Jay. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. This is pulled into right. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher is going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Ross Stripling takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Stripling.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Forsythe. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. D-backs lead it 3-0. So here's Matt Kemp now, who comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat, ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Now a swing by Kemp and a bouncing ball to short. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First offering on its way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. One out, nobody on. Back up the middle. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting.
A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Standing in, Logan Forsythe. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball,
Yeah, and
2
if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Mathis finds it, and the throw to first ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
First baseman number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, A.J. Pollock. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street. Popped him up. Forsythe moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, David Peralta.
David Peralta will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch on its way. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
1-0.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Now the 2-1. Right side, hit hard. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Stepping in now, Nick Ahmed. And he lays off there, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
In the last at-bat, Matty V, that was a changeup he hit to straightaway center field. This guy looks to hit the ball right through the middle of the diamond. And if you elevate the ball like he did on that last one and get that ball up in the zone, he can take you out of the ballpark.
2-0 now. And there's the first strike, 2-1. Three balls and a strike to count to the Diamondbacks shortstop. Peralta is off at first with 2 away. Fastball in there, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Ready for another shot now. Ketel Marte. He singled his last time up. Has a look, now the pitch. And that's in there for a strike. Oh, right back to him on the mound. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair, but they lead it 3-0. Andrew Toles is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Here's a strike. Comes in with an average of 265. 13 home runs and 38 runs batted in. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Hard hit toward the hole. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Hey, Dero, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock. Hopefully the pass the baton mentality goes into effect, and we get some offense.
Snap throw from the catcher. Not in time. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
The 2-0 is in there for strike one.
2-1.
Now the 2-1. Taken, strike two. A runner at first with no outs here. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone! Chris Taylor, a two-run shot. Number 22 on the year. And the Dodgers are back within a run at 3-2 now. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. In now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Striding in once again, Corey Seager. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Called strike 0-2. Still only one out in the inning. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. Weak chopper up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Two out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. The 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Dodgers 2. Back here at Dodger Stadium. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Pedro Baez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
Now at the plate, Jeff Mathis. Last time through was a base hit.
The catcher, number 2, Jeff Mathis.
He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Missed with a slider. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Gerard Dyson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he gets ahead 0-1. The numbers on the year, 272. No home runs as of yet, 10 RBIs. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Way outside. 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, John Jay.
In now is John Jay. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 0-1 delivery. A fastball that just misses inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. He pulls this one into right. Puig will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order, but they still lead it 3-2. Number 66 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 66.
In now is Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. And 2 count. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Pollard. He's there and records the first down.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt.
1 gone now in the LA 7th, and stepping forth is the left fielder Matt Kemp. First pitch on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
0-1.
Sliders in for a strike. The 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
1-1.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
At the plate, Logan Forsythe. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Soft liner to the right side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for LA. Still a 3-2 ball game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Scott Alexander will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Chase Utley will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Striding into the box, Eduardo Escobar. He was a double play victim last time around. First offering on its way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Behind 0-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Hit back up the middle. No shot that time for Utley. It's by him into center for a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back easily. And another snap throw to the bag. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Goldschmidt leads off first with 1 away. Now a swing and a ball hit high and deep down the line in left. And this ball is a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. And this offense, both offenses, are taking advantage.
David Peralta stands in as he looks at a called strike. Now the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
In there, 2-2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Here now the 2-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Nick Ahmed waits on deck. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Boy, not a bad way to end the month. He gets his 3rd hit of this game, and I'm not so sure, Mark, he's going to look forward to the calendar flipping to the next month.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Dan, you get 3 knocks the last day of the month, you're feeling frisky heading into the next 30 days.
Yimi Garcia enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Into the box, Nick Ahmed. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around him?
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
The 3-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 0-1 on its way. And there's ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. The 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The catcher, number 2, Jeff Mathis.
Coming to the plate now, Jeff Mathis. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. On the year, Mathis is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball play.
And that's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives into frustrating for a pitcher.
Steven Souza will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 28, Steven Souza.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 pitch on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. A Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Ball hit out toward Utley at second. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. D-backs out in front, 7-2.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher set to come on now, and we'll get an appearance from the hard-throwing right-hander Santiago Casilla. Next for the Dodgers, Chase Utley, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Peralta. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Ready to take his hacks again, Chris Taylor, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit to first. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Into the box now, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1, here's the pitch. There's a chopper foul over to the right side. 0-2 now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And this one gets away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table. Might come back to haunt him.
And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman. 2-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Coming in is Pollock. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Casilla's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Taylor stands at second with 2 gone. And he takes strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Here's the 0-2. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Nighttime shot of the sprawling city of Los Angeles. We're back with baseball on the show. Kenley Jansen comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's gone 2 for 5. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Taylor. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Eduardo Escobar. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Taylor is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
First baseman number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the left field line and deep. Line toward right center. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit. So instead of leading off the next inning, A.J. Pollock bats here after the 2-out success.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
In now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. Just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Comes set, and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kemp is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They're on top 7-2. Brad Ziegler is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. A wave and a miss at the 2-0 sinker. 2-1. The 2-1 is taken below the zone for a ball.
3-1.
On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. The 3-1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. Hit on the ground out to short. Med fields it cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Right fielder number 66, Yasiel Puig.
And now is Yasiel Puig. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
The 2-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And the pitch. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a liner. Just foul. 1 out, nobody on.
Ball.
2-2 pitch just missed.
Count is full.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 3-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So here's Matt Kemp now. The batter-pitcher numbers with Brad Ziegler. He's got 1 hit in 20 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Liner towards second, and that's going to be a base hit for Kemp. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now, this is the way you want to start off a series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He swings and grounds it to short. Ahmed to his left. He's got it. Throw in time for the final out. And the Diamondbacks have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win. And they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Arizona Diamondbacks took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Zach Godley records his 14th winning decision of the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ball game tonight: for the victorious Diamondbacks, 7 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Dodgers, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 12 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.
It's September 1st. Welcome to Inside the Show as rosters have expanded. Starting out in the NL West, the Diamondbacks racked up 11 hits as a team as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 7-2. Kirby Yates collected win number 3 this year as the Friars took care of the Rockies 2-1. The win ended their 16-game losing streak. The San Francisco Giants combined to give up just 5 hits as they got the best of the visiting Mets 4-1. The Pirates got 11 hits overall as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 5-2. The Toronto Blue Jays had 12 hits as a team as they took down the Fish in Miami 2-0. The Nationals combined for a 4-hitter as they stomped the Brewers 6-0. The Cubs amassed 14 hits in the game as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 5-1. It was their 5th straight victory. Adam Wainwright grabbed his 13th win overall this year, helping lead the Cards past Cincinnati 9-1. The New York Yankees pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the visiting Tigers 5-1. Tim Anderson sent 2 into the seats while driving in 3, leading the White Sox to the win over the Red Sox 3-2. He also extended his hitting streak to a modest 8 straight. Edwin Encarnacion really cashed in at the dish with 3 hits and 6 RBIs, leading the Indians to the win over the Rays 8-2. As of today, he is the RBI leader in the American League. The Kansas City Royals launched 3 home runs as they took down the visiting Orioles 12-8. Mike Leake tossed a dominating complete game shutout as the Mariners downed the A's 7-0. They are on a roll with 8 straight victories. The Twins totaled 11 hits as they stole a win in extra innings over the Rangers 6-4. The Houston Astros held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they defeated the visiting Angels 3-2. And that's the show on this first day of September. It should be a fun day of watching all the newly minted major leaguers making their debuts. And don't forget to listen in tomorrow to see how they did.